There's one couple I need to speak about when it comes to Love is Blind Germany, and I'm mad. I'm actually mad because what was even the point of Jubriel being on the show? You already know where I'm going with this. Welcome to Joe T. I'm Jody, and let's spill that Love is Blind Germany tea. The biggest love square that happened in Love is Blind Germany was between Josie, Jubriel, Gunnar, and Wandy. This couple duo thing that was going on had me thrown for a loop because I did not see the plot twists coming for these relationships. I just didn't see them coming. Firstly, I need to know what type of friends that Gunnar has, because what do you mean your friends having kids traumatized you to the point that you don't want kids ever in your life? You're like, you love kids, but because of your friends' lives and how they live, you never want to have kids. What lives do they have? You should choose your partner very wisely so that when you have kids, you actually still love your life. So I'm sorry for your friends. I'm sorry that you have friends that hate their lives so much because they've got children. I'm really sorry. From the very beginning, Josie is clear that she's always imagined her life with kids. She didn't have the greatest childhood and she's always imagined having that for herself. And I just do not think that she should have to shift her dream of being a mother because Gunnar never wanted them. I don't think she should do that to herself. I think if that's something that you've envisioned for yourself, you shouldn't shift that. That's like a core thing that you shouldn't compromise on, because even if you feel like now, oh, I can do this because of him, you might resent him in the future. In the beginning, in the pause, when Josie was opening up to Gunnar, I did not trust him. It was like he was very cold. Almost felt like he was forcing out the tears to give her some sort of reaction. But the way she opened up about her father was so beautiful that I was like, why are you not kind of reacting more? Like, that is an incredible story. And even that had plot twists that I didn't see coming. And I hope that she's okay and I hope she's healed from that, because that was a heartbreaking story to have to live through. But the way Gunnar reacted to her telling him that, I was like, can we get my precious angel away from him? And I just wanted her to run to Jubriel so bad. And guys, I can't describe how I felt in these episodes, just hoping that she would run next door to Jubriel, because then when she did, she was still kind of upset from her conversation with Gunnar. And Jubriel could tell. He was like, what's wrong? Tell me what's wrong. The way he just loved her and embraced her, I was like, I need their love story. I just need it to happen, because he listened to her, he encouraged her, he just embraced her, he made her feel loved, he made her feel heard. They actually kind of robbed us. And then after this happened, Josie was like, you know what? Jubriel is the man for me. I kind of think I need to be with him. He's strong. He's masculine. He can be there for me. And Gunnar is a self-proclaimed left-wing vegan that doesn't want kids. He doesn't want adventure. And he wants to be in bed by 9 p.m. I mean, what actually do you want to do with life? Go to a 9-to-5 job and be in bed by 9 o'clock, don't have kids, don't have adventure? I mean, you need to take your NPC ass away from Josie and leave her with her man Jubriel. Just free my girl. Just free her. That was my original opinions. She went into the pods and told him, you are not man enough for me. You are weak. You will never be man enough for me. I don't want it. And I stood 10 toes behind her. I was like, yes, I agree with you. He is not man enough. He's a weak man. Get out of these pods. Leave him. I'm proud of you for telling him the truth. And I was like, I hope the internet does not come for her, because she is so spot on. She's right. She's right. And then, I'm sorry, because in the next episode or in the next pod, she sits in that room and she tells him, I was wrong. The way you handled that, you are so man enough for me. You are manlier than I could have ever imagined. You are everything I want in a man. Because you could accept me telling you that you're weak as fuck and you'll never be man enough for me, tells me that you are the man for me and you are so strong and I just need you in my life. I was like, sorry, what? What are we actually doing? Because she blindsided me. I didn't see that coming. I was like, are you okay? Did somebody just hold you at gunpoint backstage? Because what? She literally just told him, move. She was literally envisioning Jubriel being the strong man protecting her, envisioning his strong arms that she didn't even know that he had, wrapped up and comforting her. And then she was like, no, Gunnar is the man for me. But then I also found it strange because I felt like from her conversation sometimes with Jubriel that she was almost, should I choose the white man or should I choose the black man? And I was like, did anybody else get that vibe? Because I don't want to put that on her either, but like I kind of got that vibe at some point. I hope that wasn't the case, but I felt like that's how the edit came across. But then I have to say, from their proposal, I kind of get it. I was really shook when she just switched to Gunnar, but from the proposal, I do kind of get it. They seemed like really, I don't know, wrapped up in each other in that proposal. I was like, okay, You guys can go be in love. I won't judge anymore. I need to know, do German men not take the knee, or they just don't care? Because none of these guys were taking the knee. Another thing that I was kind of questioning though was Josie was pretty close to Wandy, and every time she went back into the quarters, Wandy was like, how's my baby? How is my man? She knew that they were dating too, but she was like marking her territory, and Josie was like, that's my girl. I wonder, did that play any effect into it? You know, it's really strange because although I was like so against it in the beginning, throughout the honeymoons and the holiday phase, I was like, wait, Josie and Gunnar are like it. I can see it. You know, I haven't gotten past the reunion kind of thing, so I am seeing like some kind of cracks between them, because Gunnar has a really close relationship with his family, and Josie is kind of like, why do you keep calling your mother? Are you okay? He calls his mother every 2 hours, and she's like, are you good? Do you need like therapy? Because she doesn't have that close relationship, right? She can go months without calling family, and I get that because I'm the same. But Gunnar calls his family every time he goes to the grocery store, and she's like, I hope you don't expect that from me, because I ain't gonna give you that. I like to be independent and I like to be mysterious. I probably won't even call you half of the time. But then we get to Jubriel and Wandy's love story. Should we even say love story? Because how you can like a man and then hate a man at the same time, it was a fucking confusing game for me. I knew just watching them, I was scared that he was gonna hurt Wandy, especially when they were having them conversations about intimacy, and he was like, I need to be in the kitchen, I need to be here, here, and here, and she was like, I need to feel loved, I've never been that way, and she was very open about that, and you could see that he was kind of like, so you're not gonna give me top behavior. I mean, you're here for a wife, not fucking girl off the streets. But you could kind of see like they were getting close, and then once that conversation happened, you could see he was kind of switching up, and he wanted Josie then, because Josie was kind of open to that conversation with him, where Wandy was open about intimacy was a hard topic for her, and she has to have that real emotional connection there, and he just wasn't fucking with that. Like you could see the switch up in real time was scary, because it just was, because he loved Wandy, and then no, can't have that, okay? And we see this a lot in Love is Blind. If the females won't give them that conversation that they want, they switch up. But we did see Jubriel literally telling Gunnar, if Josie chooses you, it's because you're the second option. Like, you'll never be the man for her. And if she does choose you, you're just second best, and she's settling for you because she's scared to come to a man like me. And it's kind of like, bro, respect yourself. When he went into his next freaking session with Josie, she was like, I'm gonna have the first word here, like, I love you so much, you're such a great person, but platonically. And I was like, bitch, what are we saying? Because I thought you were about to propose to him your damn self. But no, they were like, and he was like, yeah, me too, I feel the same way. And I was like, boy, why are you lying? If you really want her like that, at least fight for her. But he didn't. He was like, yeah, I agree. Such an ego thing. And then he went back into the quarters, absolutely crashing out. And he was like, I don't know what to do. I like Wandy, but I can't make my mind up. I don't know if I'm ready for marriage. It's like, nobody forced you to sign up for Love is Blind, which entails being married in 8 weeks. But he was heavily crashing out. And then he even went into the pods with Wandy and was like, look, I don't love you. I don't really even have them feelings for you, but I feel like we should do this. That's almost the vibes he was given. It was like, we're on this show, so I feel like I need to propose to you, but I don't have feelings for you. But we can see how it goes. And she's never been in a real relationship. That I feel like she almost was just accepting whatever he was giving her. And that worried me even more, because I was like, if she accepts these breadcrumbs that he's going to give her, he is going to just treat her so badly. My girl knew her worth, okay? She knew her worth. He eventually proposed to her, and I mean, he also didn't get on one knee. I was like, what are we actually doing here? Wandy deserves better, way better than him. Like, he wasn't even given breadcrumbs. I don't think you should be proposing to somebody if you don't love them. And he admitted that multiple times, that he didn't love her. Now, when they met at the reveals, they came together like a regular couple. Then he kept going on this what if thing. What if what? Like, he actually didn't elaborate on that. He just kept saying, oh, my brain's so screwed. What if? Say it with your chest. Do you mean what if Josie chose you? Like, what are we actually talking about? Are we even Marvel Universe? What if? he never actually completed that sentence. What if what? But I also needed him to spin her around because she wore that backless dress for him, okay? They spoke about their ideal body types, what they like in the opposite sex. He likes a back on a woman. She wore that backless dress for him and he didn't even spin her around. I wanted to punch him in the face so bad. He didn't tell her she was beautiful. None of that. During the reveals, he was kind of like, oh, I'm so happy, da 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 da. And when they got to them honeymoons, the boy was silent. The crickets were very loud in that room. He wouldn't look at her. He wouldn't speak to her. It was like there was just no conversation. She was trying. She was really trying to have conversation with him. She was trying to be touching him, just intimate with him, you know, just basic level, just being like, hello, hi, we're engaged. Let's get to know each other on a real level as humans. And he was just like, that was him. That was literally him. That's all he did. He pissed me off so bad because then he started gaslighting her. The way he was gaslighting her wasn't even funny because he's telling her, I don't think I ignite that spark in you. I don't think that I'm giving you what you're looking for. Sir, you wouldn't even give her a regular person conversation. She's very happy with who you are. As you were sitting there giving her the silent treatment and ghosting her in real life, she's still happy with who you are. Talking about you don't think that he ignites a spark in her. Boy, she's giving you everything. She's really trying here and you've just shut her out and gone cold for no reason. The fact that you just couldn't even communicate with her why you completely went cold is fucking ridiculous. You should have been honest from the pods that you weren't feeling it. I mean, you were not feeling the connection with Wandy before you guys even had the reveals. And then when they came face to face with the other couples, he sat and he was telling Josie like, you know, I really appreciate you and I just want to make her happy. I'm really happy with her. Everything's great. I just want to make her happy and make her feel loved. It was all bullshit because he literally barely had a conversation with Wandy on her own. At one point, he was in the pool and he didn't even invite her in. He left her just sitting there watching. He didn't communicate with her at all. There was no playfulness. There was no even friendship there. He said he was going for a shower and she offered to join him. I mean, he didn't say nothing and she did anyway. He literally didn't even look at her. He didn't say nothing to her. She didn't understand what was going on because that's an intimate moment where you actually just didn't even acknowledge her existence. She's really putting herself out there. She's being extremely vulnerable. She's giving it everything and you're still being a fucking twat. I really don't understand what Jubriel's gameplay was here and I would love to know if he would have acted the same way with Josie. I mean, I feel like there was a connection between them two in the pods. The next day, again, he didn't do nothing. They ate breakfast. He barely spoke to her. She's trying to even make eye contact with him and he's sitting just looking away from her. He couldn't care. He couldn't care less. But as I said, she knows her worth. She gave him back the ring and basically told him like, go fuck yourself. I deserve better. But apparently off screens, he told her he'd like to meet her back in Germany, that he'd like to meet her off camera, and he never contacted her. I mean, there was no reason for you to even suggest that to her. You could have just broke things off there. But to still string her along and say, it's just the cameras are overwhelming me, so let me go back to Germany and get back into my groove and then we can talk. And he was under the impression that they broke up amicably. No, because you literally told her there's still a chance and you guys would meet up in Germany and you ghosted her. One thing I know for sure is she knows her worth. Let me know your guys' opinions on these couples. Do you think they made the right decisions? Should Josie have ended up with Jubriel? Jubriel belongs in the bin. To be honest, he doesn't deserve either of them. Another thing that really annoyed me was because she was like, I'm a lover girl. In the pod, that's all he was talking about. He loves cuddling, he loves kissing, he's so touchy, he's a lover boy, his love language is touch. And then in person, when Wandy was telling him, I'm a lover girl, this is what I need, da 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 da, and he was like, yeah, I'm the opposite. I don't like any of that stuff and I can't, no, I'm sorry. I don't do any of that. I'm not the guy for you. You're a liar. You're a liar because that is everything you said you were in the pods. So the fact that you're switching up now is just like, bro, you're disgusting. But let me know all your opinions in the comments below. Let's chat all about it. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss my next video on all of the couples from Love is Blind Germany because we've got a lot to get into. I will see you guys in that video.